Give me some brew and I might just chill, but I'm the type to light another joint like Cypress Hill. I still do be spit loogies when I puff.
Alright, my name is Schuster and I'm back with another, well, this is kind of a custom. It's not a pickup or anything like that. And this was for the infrared 6s that I picked up. And today I'm going to show you how to turn these into the OG Varsity Reds. And this is for anybody who's got a retail pair or one of these from overseas. You can do it. It works on either pair. As you can see, they got that pinkish red look to them that some people like and some people don't. Me personally, I'm okay with it, but I prefer the older OG red look. And I went ahead and did the other shoe, and I'll show you that one in a minute. And today what I'm going to be using is the Varsity Red. And this video is also in case anybody has a pair and they want to see what the Varsity Red looks like on these. So you can reference this video if you want. But yeah, like I said, I picked up the Varsity Red. The two paint brushes I'm going to be using is this tiny little angler brush I picked up from Walmart. This came in a pack. It's got a rubber grip on it. Having more control over the paintbrush, and also got a little detailing brush to do the Jumpman on the tongue. And I keep this little palette here to keep the paint in because I'm going to be using this paint for the midsole here, and I'm also going to be mixing some with water to do the Jumpman so that the paint doesn't get hard and cake on there. It'll thin it out with some water, and it comes out pretty good. I'll show you in a minute. So I went ahead and started on the other shoe. It's not completely finished yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, I'll leave that there so you can see the paint. And here's what it looks like when you're starting to do it. The red is a lot darker. And this is Varsity Red too. I picked it up on eBay. I think they're like $9. Somewhere around that area at $9. And I did paint well, let me get the other shoe here so you can see the differences in them. Check it out. So you can see the differences in the red. This one is the Varsity. That's the infrared. And it does make a big difference, but like I said, I prefer this red over that one. And look at the Jumpman there. This one is a lot darker than that one. And here they are side by side. Yeah, so that's a good look at them. I did the back tab on these two. Get a look at the back here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. To do it, well, I'm gonna explain it first and then I'll start doing it. You get the paint and you don't need to tape it up or anything. You don't even need to acetone this because this is a dead stock pair. And the paint's already good on it. It just has a little bit of finisher. And all I did was wipe it down with alcohol. Very lightly, just so the paint will stick on there more. Then you just go ahead and start painting like that, and very thin layers. Don't cake it on there because it'll definitely show when it's dry. Just do very thin layers like that, section by section. I like to start off like that. Just do the back part here, and then do the middle, and then finish off with the front. And then the hardest part of the shoe is probably this, simply because of how thin this little area is here. That's when I use the detailing brush on this one. And the coats, I would say, I think I used 8 coats on the other shoe. And when you start painting, you'll see like little spots that are darker than other spots. And all I did was just keep adding another thin layer over that until the spots are gone. And it looks like this. See how that looks? Because when you're painting it, you'll see like very dark spots on it. Just keep adding more layers into it until it disappears. And you don't even have to use a heat gun if you don't want to. I just let it air dry. And it doesn't have any brush strokes on it either. But in this area here, I'm not finished. I gotta keep doing this part here and the front. Maybe 2 or 3 more coats on that'll finish it. On this side here, I added I painted a white base coat to see if it makes a difference, and it really didn't. So this one is like maybe 4 coats in, so you can still see spots in it, especially around this area. So I think another 4 coats will take care of that. Here too, I think I only did 2 coats just to get the paint on it. And inside of here, I got the extra lace locks. Yeah, so here's the original one, and this is the one from eBay. It does have Nike on it, and it's got a Jumpman on the other side. And they're easy to find. Just search Jordan lace locks and they come out. They show up pretty easy. Yeah, so that's about it for the explaining what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this. And I'll do 4 coats really quick just to show you what it's looking like. And then after that, I'll go ahead and finish the shoe. So just stay tuned. Alright, so I just did 1 coat of it. There's the paint right there. And you can see the spots that I was talking about, how it looks. So what you want to do is keep adding thin coats. I might do 7 more. And it'll darken up and it'll cover up these spots as we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up. I need 2 sides to do. And then the back tab is the same way, you just add coats. Normally 2 or 3 will do it with that. And then when I come back, we're gonna do the tongue here because you need to add water to this paint here. And then we'll do that part, and then we'll do the finished product and wrap up the video. Alright, so I went ahead and finished up the shoes. I did all the midsole paint on them. Everything came out good, no brush strokes or anything. Did the back tab. So all that's left is to do the Jumpman on the tongue. And this one's already done. You can see the difference in them there. And all you do is just get that paint, put it in there, and mix in a little bit of water. And you just go like this. Get up on the shoe, just start painting it. And you don't have to worry about going outside the lines or anything. The red paint doesn't really show up on there. So that's pretty much all you do on here. Just mix it in with the water and get it in with a detail brush, and it'll come out like this with this shade of red. And I think maybe 4 coats is all you need. We'll just do 5 just to be sure, because this is real thin with the water. The paint's real thin, and you want it to come out this shade of red to match everything else on the shoe, so it won't be so pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I'll lace them up and we'll be back with the finished product. Alright, so these things are finished. I went ahead and finished the Jumpman on them. Both of them got, I think, about 4 coats to get it the right shade of red and to get rid of all that pinkish color. So they're pretty much done. So, well, no, they are done. Put them face to face so you can see them how they look from the sides there's a side view of it. Here's the other shoe. So I'm happy with the way they turned out. So look at the back. So yeah, if you want to try it yourself, just get the Angelus paint, a couple of paint brushes, and remember to prep them before you start painting. And they'll come out pretty good. There's no brush strokes or anything on them. Everything came out good. No need for tape either, because you really don't want to put any tape on this suede here because it'll leave residue when you take it off. Especially if you use a heat gun to dry the paint. That's something you don't want to do, so you can freehand it like I did. And if you get any excess paint, just scrape it off with your nail like this and it'll come off. Especially this, the paint doesn't stick too good to this rubber. You can just scrape it off of there. So overall, that's how they came out. This is a custom I would recommend doing if you ain't happy with the way that the factory paint came out. So that's gonna wrap it up on this one, and we'll see what the next video is, restoration, custom, or a pickup.